contact download has failed. Please select yes to try again. If you're still having difficulties, please visit the Hyundai Bluetooth website to confirm Bluetooth compatibility.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Yes, we are here live with we are the Haddads, and welcome to all you Haddadniks out there sitting there watching us, loving us, viewing us. That song was a Christmas song, but I don't know exactly sure what song that was. It was like Mommy and Daddy and something and something and la la dee da and something and something.
But that was horribly auto-tuned.
It wasn't even auto-tuned. That was just punk, dude. That's just straight, punk. You don't auto-tune punk. That's just so weird, auto-tune punk.
I heard auto-tune.
Most punk is not even, it's not even sung. It's just like, when I went to school, I want to bust a secret No, auto-tune is when you to try to keep it all in the same, tune. So you just like, you're singing in the key of A. All right, you set it up in the key of A. And so it stays in the same tune. You just say what
That's
keys
what
to
I
sing.
heard.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you heard that because I did not, my friend. So maybe you have better ears than I do.
I know.
You are. Why are you hiding over there on the side? And why are my blinkers on? I mean, my wipers on. Whoa. So what's up, people? Tell us what is going on with you today, Mr. Lee. What's happening? So we got one more day of school, and then you guys are off to winter
Not
break,
excited.
winter vacation. Not excited? No, it's not an exciting time for you guys.
Because the school searches up the
It's such a
best time to make it like fast.
What? I didn't get. Huh?
The school just searches up the best days to make the week fast.
What do you mean they search up the best days to make the week fast? How does that make any sense? Explain that to me, please. I'd like to get a better understanding of what you're saying.
The day, it feels like an hour.
The day feels like an hour. Okay, and?
Or 2 hours.
Well, that's good because you got a long day. So if it feels like an hour, that means you had an awesome day.
No,
No?
because it's very fast.
Can you tell us a little bit what happened yesterday? Because I didn't exactly quite understand what happened yesterday. You called me in the middle of the day saying they're not letting you go to the party.
They didn't.
Okay, so just a little background. Yesterday, Liam, Lior, do you have a party too in your class?
Yeah,
Yeah, how was your party?
I didn't have to do any homework.
We didn't have to do any homework? That was the best of your party? Can you come here so we can see you? Come stand on this side. Sit on this side of your chair so we can see you. Okay, but just sit on this side of the chair so we can see you.
No.
Okay, so you got, okay, Mr. Grumpy Morning Person, you. Poop. 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 No, come on, that's not nice. Get your feet off. Mr. Poop and Caca. My name is Baby Dragon Rex Poop and Caca. Baby Dragon got some poo poo caca and Baby Dragon poop. Anyway. Okay, so tell me again exactly what you got cupcake all over you, dude.
Okay.
Alright, so tell me what's up. Tell me what happened exactly. From the beginning.
So I was having a bad day, and Jack, my friend.
Jack, your friend.
He's like, I was looking for my eraser, and Jack was like, Liam, Oliver took your eraser. So then I looked behind him, and then Miss Curry was telling me to go sit in the corner.
Because you looked behind you instead of paying attention to the class.
I was paying attention the whole time.
Right, I got you until Jack told you that Oliver took your eraser, and then you turned around, and then Miss Curry caught you turning around, which got you in trouble. Right?
Okay, I needed to turn around to look at my eraser.
I understand that. Yeah, I got you.
I was looking for my eraser.
Uh-huh.
And then after, he was keep on telling me to go there, and I'm like, but why? And then she's telling me to still go to the corner desk, and I'm like, why? I didn't do anything. Oliver took my eraser. And then she's like, hop, up, 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 up. Go there, go sit there. I'm still like, why? I didn't do anything. And
let me ask you this. When you were turning around and you went to check your eraser to see if Oliver had it, did at any which point did Oliver say anything? Was there any reaction from anybody else, Oliver, Jack, or anybody? What was their reactions?
Oliver was like, no, I didn't take anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw the eraser right in his hand.
And you saw the eraser right in his hand. Gotcha. And what makes you think that that was your eraser that he took?
Because I'm the only kid in the class who has a dollar bill eraser.
You're the only one in the class that had. So when you guys had that show, the book fair, you think you're the only kid in your class who bought that dollar bill eraser?
There's more kids, but they're not using it. They left it at their house or something.
So you're the only one who actually brought it, brings it to school, is what you're saying?
Yeah, and I put a mark on it to make sure that I know it's mine. And what did I see in Oliver's hand? And a $100 bill eraser with the mark on it.
Gotcha. So.
And I didn't even say anything, honestly. They were the ones talking, Jack and Oliver. Oliver was like, "No, I didn't take your thing."
All right. So there's two parts of this story. So let's. Part one is did he in fact take your eraser?
Yep.
Okay. Part two. Did he in fact give you back the eraser?
No.
So he ended up going home with your eraser?
No, I took it back.
So you did take back the eraser?
I snatched it out of his hand, yeah.
Okay, and what was done, when was that done? After you were put to sit in the corner, or after you were put to sit in the corner?
Like way after.
Way after, like when you guys were done with almost with the party or whatever.
It was on the table. I took it. No, not that.
So you just walked by his table and snatched it back.
But that was way before the party. That was the day before.
How is it the day before? We're talking about the day of the party, which was yesterday.
So then she gave me an option. She told me if I don't go sit there, I'm gonna go to the office and have detention. Or if I don't go sit there, she's gonna have a meeting with you. And
because you just confused the entire situation. You said yesterday you had a bad day because Oliver supposedly took your eraser. Jack made you realize that he took your eraser. You turned around, then caused a big commotion because it was your eraser. Then she told you to go sit in the corner. You said, I don't want to go sit in the corner.
I didn't say I don't want to.
You said, I'm
not. Now you're changing my story.
No, you said, why? I didn't do anything. Okay, you said, why? I didn't do anything.
Oliver
took my eraser, and she was like, I don't want to hear it. Just go to the corner, because there was too much of a commotion going on. And throughout the rest of the day, you ended up walking by his desk and just snatching your own eraser back into your pocket.
After she told me to go sit there, I took it back.
After she told you to go sit in the corner?
Yeah, I took it back.
So you took it back before you went to the corner?
No, after.
After. So you sat in the corner, you did what you had to do, your punishment, and then you took it back later? On your way back to the desk, or on your way back to the party?
When I didn't even go to the desk.
Okay.
I didn't do anything. I'm not taking responsibility for someone else's actions. Sorry, but not me.
What do you mean by taking responsibility for somebody else's action? The action was
Oliver took my eraser.
What I
did is turn around. I kept my mouth shut.
Okay.
And saw if he had my eraser.
Correct.
He had my eraser. He wouldn't give it back. So then, Miss Curry comes out of nowhere and she's like, "Go sit in the corner desk." And I'm like, why? I didn't do anything. And then after she was like, go sit there now. And then I just said, why? I didn't do anything. And then she's like, still go sit there, because I call your name more than once. Okay, first of all, this school doesn't make sense. Like, I hate this school. I've been complaining way more than
Let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there, and let me explain to you why she called your name. Okay? Are you ready to hear this one? Because this one you have to listen to, and you really have to hear it. And you gotta have to see it from the teacher's point of view.
Okay, go.
For a second.
Go.
How many kids do you have in your class?
Like 20-something.
Like 20-something kids, okay? Of the 20-something kids, if she has to single out one kid for turning around more than once, I get it. It's not your fault. No. Shush. It's time for me to talk.
I did not turn around more than once.
I understand. Listen to me now. It's my turn to talk. Whether it's correct or wrong, what I'm saying has nothing to do with it. I'm giving you a hypothetical. If the teacher in a classroom who has to oversee more than 20 kids, and one kid, for some reason, has to turn around because another friend of his said, hey, so-and-so got your stuff, and you're turning around to look to see if he's got your stuff, and then you're turning around again to look to see if you got your stuff, and the teacher notices you're doing something that everybody else is not doing. Everybody's looking forward. You're the only one who's turning around to pay attention to somebody else's desk.
I know, but by that time, I needed my eraser. I needed to use it.
I understand. Okay, I'm not saying you're wrong. But I'm just saying that I'm trying to look to see if there's a different way that you could have handled this to make it so it does not get you in trouble.
I could have just took my eraser.
You could have.
And then she would still call me that.
You could have, or you could have just picked your hand up in the air and said, Miss Curry, I just found out that Oliver took my eraser. May you please ask him to give it back to me?
And then Jack is gonna know. But the thing is, if she hears my name,
it doesn't matter, because if you do it according to the rules, which is raise your hand and let her take care of it.
I did. I was actually raising my hand.
You know what? You didn't say anything about raising your hand the entire time you've been telling me the story.
That was like 2 minutes before anything even happened.
You said nothing about raising your hand, and you never even mentioned once that you raised your hand to try to solve the problem.
And then she's like, no, put it down. When I'm teaching, you can't go to the bathroom.
Well, it wasn't for the bathroom.
Now it's 2 minutes before.
2 minutes before he took your eraser?
Yes.
Okay, but that's got nothing to do with it, because after he took your eraser, that's when you should have made mention to it.
Time.
No. Yeah, you're trying to...
saying no. If you were there, you would see.
You're absolutely right. If I was there, I would have seen it.
But you don't know. You're always on the teacher's side.
I'm not on the teacher's side. I'm trying to train you, to teach you to think logically how to take care of a situation before something else arises out of it. Because if you're turning around and you're the only guy singled out who's turning around, you're the one who's going to get in trouble.
I'm not the only one. Oliver was.
Oliver was the one who caused the problem. I get it. But Oliver's facing forward when he's causing the problem.
No, he isn't.
It's like somebody going like this behind you, and he keeps tapping on your shoulder, and then you're turning around, and guess what? You're in trouble because the other person is just doing this. Nobody can see his hand. But you turning your head around, everybody sees you because you're the only one who's going to turn. So you have to be smart.
Oliver was doing this.
Yeah, well, you know what?
She only wants me to get in trouble, that's why.
Yeah, okay, the teacher only wants you to get in trouble. All right, because that makes perfect sense.
I don't like my door open, sorry.
Oh, be quiet, yeah.
I don't like my door open.
Anyway, so we'll get back to seeing if we can solve that issue. Hopefully you learned something from this. And,
I didn't, because I didn't do anything.
I got you didn't do anything. I understand you didn't do anything. Nobody said you did something. You just could have handled it differently. That's the only difference.
Like what, slapped them in the face? No.
Oh, goodness. God, no. See you guys. Have a good one. Love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye. You know, there's that old saying, parents just don't understand. There's another saying, kids just don't want to understand. So on that note, guys, we love you guys for watching. Thank you very much for watching. And I was going to say, this is us logging out. Thank you for logging in. But in this case, it's just me logging out. Kids have already jumped out of the car. They're ready to get on with their day. I'm ready to get on with mine. Thank you very much for watching, and love you guys. Remember, please comment. Sharing means caring. Let the people know we are here. Hopefully this helps you guys out in any way, shape, or form. Parenting 101, fatherhood, single dad. You know how we do it. Talk to you guys later. Love by the pounds.